Nigga!
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. They'll expect to see a breakneck pace here tonight because, Clark, both these teams love to push it in transition.
Kevin, up and down, fast-paced action like this is right in my wheelhouse. Love this stuff. Makes everything more exciting. Not just for the players and fans, but for those of us calling the action, too.
Plays it up and banks it in. Paxson's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bulls.
Turning up the intensity, Paxson takes off on the drive, and even the contact can't stop him.
Paxson against Humphries. Ellis surveying the D. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Grant. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Cartwright.
And Pippen has never been one to back down from the aggressive coverage, welcoming the contact on the way up.
Humphries against Paxson. Pass to Bukowski. Ellis outside. Humphries the pass to Malone. Goes up again, and it's good on the way up.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Jordan. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here is Bukowski, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Detroit. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Bill Cartwright grabs the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Now here is Humphries. Spins. Ellis outside. Pass to Bukowski. Clock at 6. Here's Malone. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Now, here is Jordan. Goes up on the wing. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Humphries with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Ellis down low. Jordan on him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Assertive play by Ellis in the paint, using his athletic ability to find the shot.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Deep 2 from Pippen. Here's Grant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Providing exactly what the team needs from him, Grant uses his reach to reel in that offensive rebound and make sure they convert.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together. Your Milwaukee dancers.
Purdue's checked in for the Bulls.
Number 32, Will Purdue.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Humphries against Paxson. Humphries the pass to Burkowski. Malone right side. Pass to Burkowski. Here's Humphries. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
It's good.
Using his tremendous strength and body control, Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
Here's Humphries following the basket by Michael Jordan. Now Malone. Fades. Purdue with the rebound.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Here's Pippen. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed.
With his physicality, Pippen is fearless inside that painted area.
Paxson against Humphries. And a wide open look here for Ellis. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
Well, I love the fact that they are looking to keep building onto this lead. They want to extend it, hoping to break the game open if they can.
It won't happen all at once, but little by little, they are executing and starting to open the lead.
Humphries. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so Grant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got his second basket of the night.
And Paxson's teammates love when he hustles on the boards. Fantastic initiative there.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. This season is only just barely underway, Clark. Think we're off to a promising start?
I do, Kevin. I mean, it's always fun this time of year as teams work to establish themselves, to build cohesion. And it's nice to see how they progress during the course of what is a long season.
The Bucks making a switch here.
Number 20, Jeff Grayer.
They get a hand on it. An even 3-on-3 break. And Jordan slams it in.
What a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
And the Bucks with possession here. They trail by 11. And here's Humphries. Still yet to score. It's Ellis on the wing. Shoots over Pippen. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders into fouling him so he can get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Connor. Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 4, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And a wide open look for Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Here's Grayer. He had 15 points last outing. Five on the clock. Shays the pass to Grayer. Here's Connor. And the Bucks miss again. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. And here's Jordan outside. Offensive rebound. Grant. That's good.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it.
Brikowski, he's checked in for Moses Malone. And then for Chicago, Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Purdue. King comes in for Grant, and Hobson's subbed in for Michael Jordan. Here is Brikowski. He has yet to score. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Connor. To halt the run, and he hits the jump shot. Bulls leading by 16. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Shays with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Detroit.
Yeah, that's a tough one to swallow, to digest. A few more things go their way, and it's a different ball game.
Should have come out on top. Likely do in most games with this kind of performance.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Brikowski. Thompson with it. Shoots over King. Bank shot. No good. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Paxson passes to Pippen. Off target from three-point range. Here's Connor, guarded by Paxson. Here's Brikowski. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Bulls up by 16. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Chicago calls timeout.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your Milwaukee dancers.
So for the Bulls, Horace Grant, he's checked in for King. Jordan comes in for Hobson. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. Jordan looking around. And the jumper is on the mark. Jordan's got 13.
Hard to defend MJ any better than that. He's just such a cold-blooded shooter with the jump shot.
Here's Connor. Six to shoot. Grayer the pass to Brikowski. Here's Connor. Chicago grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Smart play calls, good quality shot selection. Those were the keys for their offense in that one.
And you can tell that by looking at the stats. They didn't waste many possessions on bad shots.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. to the paint. Here's Grayer. And Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Pick by Cartwright. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Milwaukee making a switch. Mills is checked in.
Number 25, Reggie Mills.
Here's Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And I think that's a foul you can forgive somewhat. I mean, he's working hard on the glass and got a little overzealous. An error of commission is more tolerable than one of omission.
Some fouls you just live with. Coach knows that's part of the package for him.
Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Brakowski. Off the left rim and out.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Pippen with the wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Henson against Armstrong. Henson the pass to Grayer. Here's Connor, guarded by Jordan. To end the cold streak. Pass to Henson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Hey, yo, right here, baby. Give on. Watch the pit.
Right wing. Here's Brakowski. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Brakowski's got his first points of the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
About as competitive a guy as I've seen, Jordan, finishing through the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Bucks with some changes. Roberts is checked in for Brakowski. And it's Ellis in for Henson. Free throw good, Jordan. And the NBA rumored to be looking at adding teams again. Mike, expansion. Do you worry about the rapidity of expanding in this league?
The talent overall will take a hit, but the markets are there for future NBA franchises. You wonder if they'll even look outside the USA for expansion.
Someday, though, it probably is coming our way. We're going to see teams overseas. It only makes sense, wouldn't it?
It certainly would, and we see the leagues that have formed in other countries where players who don't make it in the NBA go there and make a pretty good living, and they feel that they would like to try and compete at the NBA level, so why not have a franchise?
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Gillespie's checked in, and Hobson's subbed in for Michael Jordan. Here's Connor. Pass to Ellis, the three. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after 2 for 6 start.
That's his shot. Ellis is so calm and confident, firing away from three-point land.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's good, 2 points. Armstrong's got 4 this quarter.
Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Yeah, time for a change because right now they're just getting beat up.
Here's Grayer. To the inside. Roberts passes to Ellis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Known as a dead-eye three-point shooter, Ellis is also someone that can get hot in a hurry.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 20. Armstrong kicks to Grant. With the teardrop. Shays with the rebound. Shays has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And now they're just 1 foul away from being in the bonus.
I expect to see them attacking more now, trying to get the defense to give up that next foul.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the middle, here's Ellis. Pass to Malone. Chicago grabs the miss. Cartwright's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Hobson. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Using his size to his advantage. Like seeing Cartwright force the issue and get the whistle.
Bulls have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Like during last season, the NBA introducing the flagrant foul. How do you like the new rule?
I'm a huge fan of it. We need a cleaner game, and that rule has helped with it. Of course, it wasn't a popular change in Detroit.
No, it was not. It was not at all. But physical teams, physical players are going to have to play a little bit differently. Now, here is Humphries. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Here's Hobson. He's guarded by Ellis. Armstrong. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Armstrong's got 6 points. Armstrong's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Ellis outside. Pass to Malone. Here is Bukowski. Ellis outside. The tray. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls leading by 23. Here's Gillespie. No scoring in this one. Armstrong dishes to Williams. Pass to Gillespie. Shot on the wing. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
He was all alone, just couldn't get it to go. And you hope that doesn't deter him from taking that shot in the future.
Humphries with it. Here is Bukowski. Here's Roberts. Puts the move on. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that layup.
Lots of power on the slam by Moses. He doesn't want to give the defense any chance to interfere.
1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Armstrong against Humphries. Here's Hobson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hobson's got his first bucket in this one.
The goal of offenses should be getting the easiest shot possible. And generally speaking, the closer you are, the easier to score.
Now here is Humphries. Pass to Ellis from deep. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hobson passes to Gillespie. Williams kicks to Armstrong. To the right side. Outside Williams. Humphries against Armstrong. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So for the Bulls. Purdue comes in for Cartwright. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong.
John Paxson.
There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Now Ellis. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he got to the line a lot, which was a real game changer, guys. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team's style of play.
Shot clock at 2 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials.
At the line
Yes,
for 2.
we are giving credit to the officials.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And the work he did at the charity stripe last game, very impressive.
He definitely looked locked in, making sure to capitalize whenever they sent him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. For three, Paxson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Don't think you can be much more efficient offensively than that.
Not being one-dimensional either. Got to get done multiple ways.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here is Humphries. Hasn't made one yet. On the wing, Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bukowski. Humphries kicks to Ellis. Over Jordan. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Grant surveying the D. Pippen sets a screen for Grant. With the drive, that one good for 2. Grant's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Chicago. The Bucks shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Humphries against Paxson. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
How about that authoritative punch by Pippen? Showing you just how strong he can be on finishers like that.
Here's Humphries. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Yep, it counts. Malone's got 8 points.
Nice pass right there from him. That's putting the team first.
Humphries against Paxson. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here is Bukowski. He goes up again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Well, Malone will not back away from physicality now. He uses all of that muscle of his to get his shot off despite the contact.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Known as being a top-tier rebounder, Malone is a commanding presence on both ends and a very valuable part of this team.
Now here's Pippen, 11 points in the game. Now here is Humphries. Pass to Malone. Rebound by the Bulls. Purdue's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Grant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Great effort by Grant inside, earning a trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Grant. And Grant drops them both. Timeout called, the Bucks.
They've literally been giving points away inside. I know Coach has something to say about that.
And you have to address situations like this right away, or it's just going to keep happening to you.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Number 21.
Kings checked in.
Stacey King.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Humphries. Still scoreless. Over Paxson. He shoots again, and the layup is up and in.
Probably the greatest rebounder we've ever seen. Malone excels at patrolling the offensive glass.
Pippen, the pass to Grant. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. It's good.
Horace Grant.
Humphries with it. Pass to Malone. Paxson with the steal. By himself. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Got his hands in the passing lane that time. Paxson creating scoring opportunities many different ways.
Here's the screen. Here is Brakowski. Malone right side. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Grant. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
That free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen. The Bucks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Now Humphries.
Bulls foul.
Scoreless thus far. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Malone passes to Humphries. He can't get that one to fall. Paxson against Humphries, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a clever offensive player. Paxson excels at drawing contact while shooting.
Into the lineup.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
The defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
That free throw, good from Paxson.
You can tell that John Paxson not only accepts his role, but he embraces it on this team. He's out there to help organize the offense and create options on the floor with his shooting.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Grant. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Shays the pass to Grayer. Now here's Malone. He's guarded by Cartwright. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Malone. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Malone's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So far, Malone has it going on, folks. The defense appearing absolutely helpless trying to stop it.
Here's Jordan. Trains it from 17 feet out. Jordan's got 18 points.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your Milwaukee dancers.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Chicago also making a switch. Armstrong's checked in. So it's the Bucks now. Here's Connor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Connor's got his second bucket tonight.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
From the arc, Connor with the rebound.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 5. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Cartwright's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Pippen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
2 minutes.
Here's Grayer. The putback. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Left side, Jordan. Down low, Cartwright. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Textbook. This is how you run screen and rolls. Cartwright being rewarded for the aggressive and quick slash off the pick.
Here's Connor. Pass to Grayer. Now here's Malone. Here's Connor. He's covered by Armstrong. Out to the right wing. Here's Malone. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Malone's got 9 points now in just the second half. Armstrong kicks to Jordan. And here's Armstrong. No good on the 3.
Boy, they dodged one right there, didn't they?
Yeah, he won't miss a look that wide open very often.
I love the way he got right to the rim, all the way to the basket. Didn't settle that time.
Running the floor and just doing an excellent job out hustling everyone else.
And it's Armstrong missing. Buck shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Grayer the pass to Connor. Pass to Grayer. Pulls up on the elbow. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How about the strength of Pippen? Allowed him to get that shot off while still taking the contact.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Pippen. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Grayer, guarded by Pippen. Takes a shot at the elbow. And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here is Chicago. Armstrong passes to Hobson. Screened by Grant. Pulls it up. Hobson, that's good. Hobson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls. Here's Henson. And Clark, how about Dennis Rodman and what he's done the past few seasons? He averaged over 18 rebounds a game. It's remarkable. He did that last year.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy and insane, Kevin. I mean, Dennis has a purpose, and that's to battle for every rebound. He's got a gift and a knack for knowing when that ball is coming off, and I tell you, nobody pursues it any better than Rodman.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls ball.
Pass to Armstrong. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Now Purdue. Over Shays. Purdue, no luck. Henson against Armstrong. Here's Greer. Here's Connor. And Grant sends it back. Hobson passes to Purdue.
Hard to corral Grant when he's focused on scoring, which is why he gets fouled.
Horace Grant taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Goodwin's checked in for Thompson. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Gets it to go. That one good from Purdue.
Muscling that thing in. Tough shot.
The Bucks shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. The shot's good from Henson.
You have to like any chance that close to the hoop.
Henson against Armstrong. Shoots over Henson. Uses the glass to drop it in.
I like this play call by Armstrong, intelligently moving things around to create for himself.
Here's Greer. He's guarded by Cooper. Purdue with the rebound. Purdue's got 6 rebounds in the game. Armstrong against Henson. Here's Cooper. Here's Grant. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, I like how strong Grant is inside. I mean, not many guys want to fool with him down there.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Greer. Pass to Shays. On the clock. Bucket is good. Shays has got his first basket of the night. Here is Armstrong. And something to consider in the upcoming draft classes, like the possibility of a high school player making the jump right to the NBA. Wow.
We've seen it before, although it's rare. Not sure how many could make that jump or if it's the right move. A few might try. Let's keep our eyes open in the near future.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Pulverizing in the paint. D had no chance.
First one falls for him.
Dennis Hobson taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Greer. Pass to Ellis. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
The quick trigger of Ellis. That's why it's imperative that you stay tight on him.
Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Armstrong passes to Hobson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
One of the best ways to respond to a trifecta, knock down one of your own.
You fight fire with fire. Match them up.
Now, here is Humphries. Inside. Pass to Greer. Here's Ellis. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Cooper the pass to Purdue. The second chance effort. The rebound by the Bucks. Malone's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Driving the lane. And that one's good. Greer. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And here's Armstrong. And it's blocked and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Burkowski's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Cartwright's checked in for Purdue. King comes in for Horace Grant. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Now here is Humphries. Pass to Burkowski. Ellis right side. Nice shot from the wing. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good pass from Brakowski, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
King inside. Rebound by Brakowski.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
Ellis. Here's Malone. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One of the most difficult defensive assignments out there. Moses Malone, particularly inside.
This offseason, 10 teams making coaching changes, Mike, and the most in a few years. What do you think about this trend?
Yeah, believe me, I'm very familiar with it. Owners are impatient. They want winners now. So if you don't deliver quick, get that resume refreshed.
So how would you approach a job? Win now, or do you want to build, or do you get the assurance? Like, there's so many different factors here, the way you could, as a coach, go.
I would say that when you're in a meeting with your owner and general manager and they're telling you how they have great patience and they want to see you build this program, I think you nod your head yes, up and down. When you walk out of the room, you say to yourself, I've got to win games right away. Nothing to try and be opposite of those guys, but they sometimes have short memories when it gets to the end of the year and the fans are impatient and the media is on you. They make a change rather than remember that long-term plan they talked about.
Good insight. Both free throws good from Paxson. Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Up top, Humphries, guarded by Paxson. Pass to Ellis. Here is Brakowski. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Malone misses. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Bulls.
Mike, this was a confident win, wasn't it? The outcome not in question down the stretch.
It wasn't especially close, and they created that separation with their execution and attention to detail.
Something a coach always stresses. And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. No good from Paxson. The Bucks shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Ellis outside. Pass to Brakowski. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Playing to his strengths, Brakowski taking the shot he wants inside.
And the Bulls with possession. Paxson passes to Hobson. And he drives in, and it goes down 2 points.
They've done a phenomenal job silencing this crowd. Now the win clearly in their sights.
Great performance on the road. This will help build their chemistry as well.
Ellis outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They played as well as you can play on the road.
It is so hard, Kevin, winning on the road. I mean, blowing out the home team, that's even more impressive.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. it.